Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Goes Through E3 Motorsport. My name is Jamie. I'm here joined by Tasha today. We're gonna talk about Miami Formula E and the two races in Jeddah Formula E and the Evo Sessions and maybe about F1 testing. I have to say I haven't watched and I also haven't seen the highlights. I only have seen the noise on social media, so you will have to help me, Tasha.
Of course.
Let's start about Miami. Which
Miami.
at this point I will check because now I want to know how many weeks ago it was.
Miami had to be like 3 weeks ago, no? 3 weeks ago?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 weeks ago.
Yes.
My God.
Time flies in February,
Honestly.
which is insane.
Honestly.
Like, this is not motorsport related, but January was so long. February just flew by. And in my head, I'm like, oh my God, in like 3 weeks? I think it's 3 weeks. Yeah, in 3 weeks, no, 4 weeks. I'm going to Madrid, so.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, it's insane how fast February flew by.
Yeah,
And we have 2 races
5 years.
in that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Madrid.
4 weeks ago was Miami. 2 weeks ago this week was Jeddah.
Yeah.
So yeah, time flies.
Time
I want to
does.
say when you're having fun, but that's not always the case. I don't think Dan would agree with me about Miami having fun there. DNF.
I feel so sorry for him. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I feel so sorry for him. Like, nothing goes his way. Something is always happening, and I feel really bad.
Yeah.
And it must be so frustrating.
Like, obviously in Jeddah he had better results, but
Yeah.
from Miami, I think in general, because like Dan was 20th, Maximilian like was 19th. I know that he chose for like to dry tire pressure while it was like damp, which was why he couldn't go as fast as the rest.
As he really wanted to, yeah.
I don't even know how many seconds he was behind, but it was
A lot.
No, I think Miami was fairly calm until it wasn't. You know what I mean? I was like watching, and I remember I had even time to like, normally I don't have time to actually make notes because it stressed me out.
Yeah.
I have like lap 1 safety car start, lap 5 safety cars, like lap 5 standing start, Felipe early attack mode, Nico plus Nick lap after Felipe attack mode, crop 3 5 seconds off the rest. Roman lost the place, lap 10. The Costa and Felipe contact lap 27th. Felipe went into the pit for nose change, came out 17th. Now he was 18th at the end. Then DNF lap 13. Felipe penalty, 10 seconds. And normally you don't have time for this. Because it stressed me out, and then I'm like, oh, it's hectic. But this time, like in Miami, I really felt like it was fairly calm until like lap 20, 25, something like that, like around that. It just like turned. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Yeah, it felt like a very, very straightforward race. Nothing really happening, obviously, until Felipe went into the back of the Costa. I say that's the only like exciting thing that happened during the race for me. Yeah, it's just very straightforward.
Yeah, and also I know that Mitch said in the press conference, like the only way he won this race is because it was like damp, it was well wet.
Yeah.
It also means he now has 15 wins, and those are the most wins in Formula E, which is quite funny.
We love that for him. That is very interesting. 15, the most wins in FE, but where's that championship at? That's not okay. I mean that in the nicest way possible. That's not okay.
I sometimes feel bad for him because it was
Yeah.
his almost like a couple of times. Obviously, with the change to Gen 3 Evo, they struggle, which I think they're very happy that Gen 4 is coming.
Yeah.
That is what I feel like. I have my questions if he stays there. Sorry if like Jaguar sees this, but my feeling is different. I know, I don't know. I have heard that the Costa has not a 1-year contract, which is normally very normal and Formula E. So he probably stays there. As I know, he stays there. But maybe
Where do you think Mitch would go if he left, though? I can't really see him anywhere else.
yeah, I think he might go to Nissan. I don't know why. I have this feeling for the last 2 years.
Okay.
Because I don't see Norman staying. Also, sorry,
Yeah.
Nissan, Norman, if you see this.
We love y'all, but
Yeah, but I don't really think Norman stays, like, or he has to like pull a lot out of his head this season.
yeah.
Um, which well, I don't want to say that I'm a Norman fan, but like I think he's a good driver. He's just always been at the wrong place, or like people deciding his fate,
Yeah.
and then he's doing well after this.
Yeah.
I always said, and I don't remember if I've said this before in a podcast, but Nico and Norman are like two of the same people, just different fonts. Like, they're both good drivers, otherwise he wouldn't have been there. It's just they didn't really have the opportunities they should have. And also,
Yeah.
like, now he's in a seat for more than 1 year. I think that's better for Norman. He has to do more than he's doing now.
He needs to pull his socks up if he wants to stay.
Yeah, I think it's like, I also think, like, if I look at results, like, okay, Oliver was 12th in Miami, he was 17th. But in Jeddah, for example, they both were like, Norman was 13th, Oliver was 17th. And then the second race in Jeddah, Norman was 17th, and yeah, well, Oliver was 3rd. So
Yeah.
I know he had a better starting grid place on the on the Friday. You know what this throws me off with Jeddah? Is that in my head, it's a weekend.
Yeah.
But they're racing on Friday and Saturday instead of from Saturday and Sunday. But
I
in my head,
really thought they were racing on Saturday, Sunday. I had no idea they were racing on that Friday. I was like, what?
yeah. But has been throwing me off for the whole week in that week, because it's
Yeah.
just you used to have Friday is free practice and press conference, and then Saturday, Sunday is the race. So it has been throwing me off since every year. Last year the same. It just feels weird. No, but like it's just I don't think he should do better. He can do better. I think he can do better, but also like I think Nissan makes mistakes as well. You see that when if you look at Oliver sometimes, and he's not happy sometimes, and you can
Yeah.
really you can hear it on the radio. And also I read someone at somewhere, and I know the person who said that they use Norman for like trying things.
I mean, it makes
As a
sense.
journalist, I have to be neutral, but I agree on that.
Yeah.
So sorry. I don't know if Maria from the sun will see this. I'm sorry. But, well, I can have opinions. No, but yeah. It's been a while. Last year he almost won in Miami.
Yeah.
And then he got the penalty, Norman, so he can do well. He just, I don't know. It's not like I can tell, I mean, I could tell him in Madrid, like, dude, put some pepper in your ass.
Tell him to pick up the pace, but if you
Yeah.
want to stay here, you need to improve.
I
Tell him
mean,
that.
I don't know if what he wants. Like, I'm not friends with him. I don't know him personally, so I don't know if he wants to stay in Formula E in general.
Yeah.
I think it's good for the money, apparently. I
Fair
don't know.
enough.
Someone said to me that they paid how much they paid Robin, and that Joel is like very less expensive than that. So I think they get paid very well, and it's good. Like, no, it's also great racing, so I get it.
Yeah.
But well, and then we had so Mitch won the race, and we have Nico and Pascal. Nico actually got his first pole in Miami.
Is it?
Yes. I was very confused about that. Like, for the people who don't know, I do the Formula E on our social media. So when I was like writing, I was like, is this Elise's first with Porsche? And then I had to look. I was like, oh, it's his first in general. So, yeah. Also, it's his birthday tomorrow.
Oh, love that. Happy birthday to him.
Yeah, happy birthday, Nico. I mean, we will post a post, happy birthday, Nico. So I don't think this is online by the time the post is online. So, but well, no, Pascal third. I
I'm
think you
happy
will.
with that.
Yeah, I have to say you will probably happy with that.
I feel like this is so good. I feel like this is the direction that these guys must take to get constructors, because I strongly believe that Porsche are gonna win constructors, and you can't change my mind.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
I have
delusional.
to say I put Porsche down to manufacturers and constructors because I have that feeling. Like, I know we said that in our last episode as well, that someone probably has jinxed Nick de Vries.
Probably.
But I think we might have a second world champion. I don't know if people understand what I mean by this. Because in the whole history of Formula E, there's only one person who has 2 championships in this series. And that's John
Yeah.
Eckfern. Before that, all separate. After that, all separate. So, I have a feeling we maybe get someone who has been a champion before. I think Jody wrote something of an article. Maybe Jeff can also get his third, but given in the team who he is with, I don't see this happening, and I also think she doesn't see that happening. And there's no shade to Citroën. They're still building. Who knows? I know I said like normally the person who wins Mexico wins the championship. Maybe this year it doesn't. Because we have the result in front of us. After the win in Mexico, Nick didn't have a very great streak. It was 16th in Miami.
Oh my gosh.
Then he was 6th in Jeddah the first race.
In the second race.
Yeah, second race he was. Let's see, 14th.
Yeah. Bishop is not seeing him.
I don't think
It's
so.
not seeing him.
I mean, he can still. We're still in the the fourth round. The second race was the fourth round. So we have 12 to go.
Yeah.
So who knows? But then he has to be consistent and be on the podium, which
He's gonna need some miracles.
Sorry to remember, but I just don't see that happening. I might have jinxed Oliver. So
How did you jinx him? What did you say?
I said that he would become back-to-back world champion.
You see why it's important to move in silence? Because with me and with Pascal, I was like, maybe, just maybe. Doing well. He's doing well. Lord, he's doing well now. But he's doing well. So I heard if he, I'll be a very happy babe. I'll be a very happy babe.
Yeah, I know. Well, we have still 12 races, so a lot of can happen. But
yeah, a lot can happen.
I feel this season, if I look from like Miami and Jeddah and Mexico and Brazil, I'm like, I don't know. I have no clue.
It
Like
could
last
be
year,
anyone.
got like a feeling at some around this time. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's gonna be Oliver," but no. Sorry, guys, I really don't have a clue.
Where's Oliver in the championship? Is he within the top 10, right?
Yeah, I will check. I think third or fourth.
Because I know Pascal is first.
Yeah.
Edo is second. I think there's like what? 4 points, like 4 to 6 points between them.
Why is my phone so slow?
Same with mine. My Wi-Fi is.
Third.
He's third. How many points does he have?
Pascal is first with 68. Edo with 62. Oliver with 49. Cassidy with 48. Evans with 47. 45. Muller, like Costa and Dennis have the same points. Costa 7th and Jay Giston 8th. For me is 10th. Nee, 9th with 37. And then Ericsson with 18 10th. Marty with 17 11th. Taylor with 14 12th. De Vries with 13th with 20, 12 points. Then Dan and Jeff have the same points. And 14th, 15th. And so 16th with 8 points. And then Zane is with 1.17. Roman with 1.18. And Vukovic and De Cresti don't have any points. So, well, that's...
That will do it.
Like, again, a lot of can happen, you know.
Yeah.
But I fear that I've jinxed him.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Yeah,
I
true.
feel like he could still make a comeback because he knows how to win a championship. He's
That's
done it
true.
once. He could do it
But
again.
someone said, I think it's Sam Smith who said, Sam Smith for the race, he said, it's easier to get your first, it's harder to keep your championship. So I don't think he's wrong. I have to say, I think that Edo wins a race this season. He's so on a roll.
Yeah,
He has
I feel
momentum.
like he will, yeah.
Like, I felt kind of bad for Nick in Jeddah.
What?
The first race did not start because, well, he couldn't get his car and drive.
Good grief.
So they had to pull him from the grid.
I will do it.
And then obviously they had the same issue on Saturday morning, so they had to change things. And then he had like I think a 60 grid spot penalty, which means there is no 60. There is no 60, so you only can like even if he would have qualified on pole, he was still starting in the back.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then because you cannot like give the grid that many grid spots, yeah, then you have to get into the pit lane again and have to stop a go, which he had. And then he was like, obviously, this is quite funny, is that he then is last, obviously, because, well, the second race of Jeddah was boring. So I have to say, it was just boring. Like, all of them finished, which it's not a given in Formula E. Most of the time, they don't.
All of them finished? Boring race, crazy work.
Yeah, but, like, the whole thing's happening, but no.
Yeah.
Not big things. And then 21, I think, with like 3 seconds. Or 2 seconds, Lewis. Yeah, well. I still think it's funny because I have, for people, I have access to press conferences. On Friday, Scott had such a lead that Eduardo really thought when he overtook Mitch of Nico, I don't know who overtook for the lead, in his head for the lead. It's like, yeah, I really thought I was leading until my engineer said that I was second.
I feel so disappointed. Like, what do you mean second?
Yeah, and then Mitch had after that as well. Like, I thought, yeah, I thought I was leading because there was so much time in between them. So, well, they cannot open the race. So,
is it like 4 to 7 second gap?
That's insane and for me. That
honestly
rarely happens.
You see how that's my driver. You see how that's my driver.
Well, girl, what was he?
Let me not jinx it though. Before I'm humbled immediately in Madrid. Yes.
He was 8 the day after.
Hey, it's fine because
it's still points. It's still points.
Yeah, it's still points. Still points. Still in the top 10. I'll take it. Sure. I'll take it.
And poor Zane in Jeddah. He was just taken up by Pepe. He was put in the wall. Have you seen that?
He was put in the...
Yeah, the first race in Jeddah.
Was this between Dan and Pepe?
Yeah, no. Zane and Pepe.
Oh, and his wing came off. Zane's wing, right? Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what is happening?
That was awful. Obviously, Zane was saying, like, Pepe probably didn't saw me. Well, I was there. and he was not happy with no penalty for Pepe.
I would also not be happy because what do you mean?
I still don't get why someone has to explain me why stewards make decisions. Because for me, this was just putting someone in the wall.
Honestly,
Doesn't matter if he saw it or not.
you still
Like,
did
you
it.
still have to like watch everybody. Well, I don't want to start about Pepe about the Saturday. We can skip that because it annoys me again. Like, okay, we're going to address it like shortly.
Yeah.
Yes, what he did was wrong, but people need to like for people who don't know, he apologized on the radio. People didn't sound like an apology. Okay, fine. Then he apologized on social media. He has apologized in the media ban after a race. I'm just saying, like, guys, please. Like, you can be disappointed in him, like, fair. But the fact that I was still scrolling on Sunday, that people were still talking about it. As if it was the day before. People, stop. Really.
Again.
Like, I'm fine with people raging about it, like, the same day. But at the point that I saw things, it was like noon here. So, like, that's almost, there has been a night. It's at least 12 hours.
Yeah, like, calm down. Calm down.
Yes, you're gonna be annoyed. You can still don't like him. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But don't say that he needs to be fired. Because I'm not gonna name names. There are people in this paddock who done worse and are still there, and you never asked them to be fired. So
Real. I feel like if people are upset, that's fine. Because if it offended you,
yeah,
no one can tell you how you feel in it. I understand.
like I cannot it annoys me mostly because apparently there is someone who called him a Nazi.
I don't think that
Sorry, that's one
it's like
thing too far. Like,
honestly,
come on, you can't. People are weird. Like, it's not only in Formula E; it's also in F1. People need to calm down.
real. Like, it's too much. Like, you guys are out for blood at this point. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And some guys, obviously, in the F1 paddock, F2 paddock, Formula E paddock, have done a lot worse. But you guys weren't saying that.
No,
You were actually standing up for them. So, where are your morals at? That's all I'm going to say.
yeah,
That's all I'm going to say. I'm so over it.
like, again, you can be mad, you can be annoyed, you can all have all your feelings, but you cannot keep going after the day is finished, like the day after. Like, guys, that's too much. He needs to be fired. No, he doesn't.
He apologized 4 times. Actions speak louder than words.
Like,
if he's genuinely sorry, you will see it. If not, fair's enough.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm sure he like.
I also saw someone. Yeah, he was smiling when he was saying that. Maybe that's how he talks, just with a little smile. Not everybody looks mad when they talk.
Yeah. Or like maybe he's smiling nervously because I laugh when I'm scared too, when I know I've messed up. So
I know.
maybe he's doing the exact same thing.
It annoys me. Like, yeah, he said sorry. You're like, yes, we can keep people online and keep them accountable for what they said, but you have to wait and see if you learn from that. You cannot keep going. Like, you will learn from that. And the fact that people, there was apparently a swear jar at Kiro. People photoshopped that to swear. Like, come on, guys. That's also a step too far. Do something useful with your time.
Get jobs. Y'all need to get employed. Because what? What is? That's crazy.
But that's what I'm gonna say about.
That's what I have to say
like
to you.
Jeddah. But let's talk about something more fun. The Evo Sessions.
I loved the Evo Sessions so much. I thought it was so funny. Honestly, what do you think?
Yeah, the thing is, well, last year there was also Evo Sessions. Then it was only on Prime for the UK and US. I had to use a VPN to use to go and watch it. But I think it was an improvement from last year.
Yeah, 100%.
I just think, but that's because I heard they might not planning to continue with this. at least how it is like right now. They're gonna not use the Gen 4 at least because, well,
Okay.
it's I don't think, and I also think everybody thinks the car will too powerful for people with no experience to step in.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Because like these are people's lives at the end of the day. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I thought it was really good. I did see some comments of people saying that, oh, like, why are you putting like content creators in these cars and not normal people? But who are you? What money are you going to bring to Evo Sessions and Formula E
Yes,
if normal
that,
guys do it?
but also like it's not like the guys from Simon have done karting, so they are not fully without experience. They have been in a car,
Yeah,
like Issy has been in a car, and it's also they have maybe no experience in a race car, but they are not put in there like without like sim and some like experience in the sense that they try to get them as ready as possible. Poor girl crashed the car. She was, for the record, I don't know the exact reason, but the most likely reason is because she was too small and she was already tiptoeing to get on like
yeah, I heard
the
that
gas
recently.
pedal,
Oh yeah,
that she might not have been able to actually press the brakes hard enough. And that's
yeah,
why she went like full force into the wall. Like, if this, like, the fact that she got so much hate for crashing the car, and Junka crashed the car from then, like, full force. Like, he didn't even try to brake, you know? He got way less shit. I'd say that.
it's because she's a woman, bro.
And it
There's no
annoys me
for
because,
error.
actually, it also annoyed me because the only thing she should have done was just try to get in a lap because there was nobody she was against, so she would just gone through. So that annoyed me a little bit, but it would also have annoyed me if it was any other person. Yeah. Well, I think they should keep doing this. Also, what annoys me, why the fuck would you do this in Jeddah? Who decided?
Yeah, like Jeddah is
Who
such a
decided
fast
that?
circuit.
Formula E, if someone from Formula E serious, explain to me in Madrid why you chose Jeddah for this. Like, for experienced drivers, this is like not the easiest track.
Honest,
Why would you put them in a car in Jeddah? Any other
who
track
co-signed
they
this?
could have used for this would have been much better. You know,
What
we're gonna do
track?
Jeddah.
What track would you want them to race at if it wasn't Jeddah? Like any track.
I think they did last year in Miami. I think that would have been better.
Yeah.
Also because they made the circuit is shorter than the F1 circuit. So, at least people would, the times would reflect more of F1 times because the track is
Yeah.
shorter. But if they
Yeah.
take longer, yeah.
I
So
think my
then Miami would have been better for just in general. I don't think Jeddah was the right choice.
I don't think it was the right choice. They're brave. That's all I can
I
say.
want to say, like,
Very,
chapeau,
very
I
brave.
wouldn't even try to get in a car.
I'll do it for like
Don't call me.
the vibes.
Sometimes I'm like, maybe you should put some journalists in the car.
Imagine.
Yeah.
That
But
would be so funny.
yeah, and I think Jeddah was the right choice. And but what I've heard, it might not come back. They had 5 million views, so that's good.
Wow. Wow. Did you watch it live?
Yeah, I did.
Must be nice.
I've seen most live. Also had like a meeting with a new team member for us. So I was like talking to her and side eyeing what's happening. No, no. I think the format of at least the EVO session in general, I think they get what they want. Getting people to talk about it, get
Yeah.
more non-Formula E fans, motorsport fans to watch.
Yeah.
I don't think this was the right time as well. Like, it's from Jeddah, which is now almost 2 weeks ago, till Madrid is almost a month, and more than a month. So
I
the
feel like
whole,
they've
the
pushed that
algorithm
back.
had this for like, it will keep that around for like maybe a week, 2 weeks. And
Yeah.
the moment Madrid is happening, people's algorithms are reset, so it wouldn't push that content out more. So the chances of people watching then because of the Evo sessions is also less. But well,
Yeah.
but I have read somewhere, I think it was written by Sam Smith, that everything was like kind of last minute and there were teams who didn't want to participate.
Why not? I hear it, but why not? It's like a
They're
fun little
scared
activity.
about like the cost. Like, look, I know that's from the base for the like everything what will happen in the Evo
Yeah, and it's not
session.
in the
So they
cost.
will have to pay like $1 million, I believe. But, well, if you have, I don't know, if you have a car, it's great and you like have momentum and someone crashes your car and you have to rebuild it. It's never the same as before.
Yeah.
So I think that's the reason. And also Jeddah. I think also the problem is Jeddah.
Yeah.
Like, even like general drivers have. Like, they don't struggle, but it's still not the easiest track for a normal race driver.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
learn a random person that does the content, you know what I mean?
yeah. I was surprised about Bazinga, to be fair. I didn't think he would be this fast in the DS.
I was surprised to be fair, all of them surprised me, but Bazinga and Chip, like I know they go cut here and there, but I didn't know they were gonna be that great. Not
Yeah.
this to
They were
was like,
only like 12 seconds off the times of the drivers, so
wow.
that's
That's
not that
actually pretty
bad.
impressive.
Like, it's still 12 seconds. Like, if you talk about 12 seconds, it doesn't sound like anything. But in motorsport terms and racing terms, it's quite a lot. I love the clip from Max, from the career ladder.
Yeah.
Surprised he had like 2 minutes. He was like, 2 minutes. And they were like, yes, it was 2 minutes.
I'm crying.
That was so fast. No, you weren't.
No, you weren't, babe. 2 minutes? That's 2 years in racing time. Please.
Yeah, true.
Oh my God. Him being so excited over the wooden spoon was so cute. He was just happy to be there. He was actually just happy to be
Someone
there.
said they have to put them in the car 2 times a year. I think that would be true. I really liked it. I really liked the whole him being there and him being on the ladder in the Citroën carriage was also quite funny.
That is so funny. Now, Max is a funny guy. I hope they call him back. No, he's just so cute with the spoon. Like, I can eat my pasta. Goodbye. Sorry.
Like, the fact the wooden spoon means that you're the slowest of everyone. And he was
And
just
he's
happy
still
too with
happy.
his spoon. Like, fair
Honestly,
enough.
enough.
I think they should keep it, but I think they will have to change things. And also, I think they would have to change how they cover it. Like, I really like, what's his name? You know who I mean? He also
The
make,
presenter,
yeah,
the content creator.
yeah, but
Hi.
yes,
Yeah.
he was great.
You know, he was good. He was good.
For someone who hasn't presented before, I think that was really good. I don't think, like, what's the white dude? I think it was Jack.
Jack. No,
I don't
Jack was
know.
frying me the whole time.
I don't know if he was the right fit for this. Like, no hate to him, but like he asked like I know that DC said there's not such thing as stupid questions, but well, there's something like stupid answers.
We need to give him some, some grace because he was just funny. I'm so sorry because the questions he was asking, him telling them that UK slang was frying me.
That was funny.
Like,
That
what
was
is
great.
happening?
Like, only for that reason, they need to keep him. But which is weird because Tom Brooks, who is presenter, he is British. You should know.
Yeah, but like, is he? I'm not being ageist, but I don't know how old he is. But maybe he's like.
He's my age, so it's like 28. So
Okay, so he's not old.
no, he's not old. Tom is great. Like, Tom is my age.
Maybe he just doesn't know. Some guys don't know. Because to be fair,
Like, obviously, DC is all like, sorry, DC, if you would ever seen this. But he's old in terms from generations of the actual creators. I don't know how to say this like a nice way. No, but Like, so I got, like, I kind of get that DC didn't know. But Tom should have known. No, I think Tom is alright.
Yeah, but some 20-year-olds don't know some slang, you know? Like, some of them are out the loop. My
Yeah,
sister
okay,
being one of them.
fair enough. But he does also like an esports presenting. So,
Yeah.
like, he should know better. He should have known better.
Maybe this was his wake-up call to catch up with what the kids are saying. You know what I mean?
Kids, oh god.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, Jack was he was so funny. And the way he just seems so like monotone when asking his questions, like his whole vibe was actually killing me. I was like, this guy is not serious. The exact way he is on TikTok is the exact way
Yeah,
he
but
was
that's
in
good.
Evo.
I don't mind
Yeah.
that, but I sometimes was like, what the fuck did you just ask?
He knows what an Apex is now, so
Yeah, that's
I
a good thing.
something.
So he can come back
That
and know what he's talking about.
yeah,
Sorry. No, and
good.
he said like, oh, they are driving in the proper cars. Like, what did you think
Every
was
time I said
gonna
proper
happen?
cars, I was like, this guy.
Proper cars. Yes, these were the proper cars. In fact, this is funny that from he actually make it into content, and they had like a mini Jaguar, and
Yeah.
then have you seen that?
No, send it.
Like that was great. Like that was actually, I think that was quite funny. Um, yeah, no, I don't know. I think that they like have to look at the Evo sessions in general, and then I think that is something they should do. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a rider from an event, so they don't have to convince me too much.
Real.
But again, you know what? I also saw like on social media, I was like, oh, fan boost, guys. I know I said this in the last episode as well. There hasn't been fan boost for the last 4 years.
Wait, what was the fan boost again?
It's
Is that
that
to get like, the
the
power?
fans could like vote on drivers, and the person with the most votes had like an extra boost, like attack mode. But then they could press the
Oh,
button, and then they had more energy. They
hey,
had
run that
more.
back.
Like, I get that they got rid of that. Let's be fair, because that's just a popular. Like when Giovinazzi was in the championship for a year, obviously people knew him from
Yeah,
Formula One, so everybody was voting for Giovinazzi. And people know Stoffel and people know Mitch. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
the
It's
most
not good
popular
for the
drivers will
rest of
get
them.
fan boost. So it's a good thing they don't have that. But when people give that as a reason they don't watch, I'm like, that means you haven't watched for at least 4 years now, so you cannot say anything. You have to at least
That's
watch.
a lame excuse.
I know.
The excuses I hear for people not watching Formula E are
Yeah.
so stupid. They
Yeah,
are so
because it makes
stupid.
no sense to me. Like,
Honestly,
people are saying, oh, F1 is gonna turn in Formula E. They better do. They better
real.
do.
That's
Bad
better.
racing. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
what
It
it is.
annoys me. I'm like, did you ever watch Formula E? And also, like, I can say that I'm Dutch, and my mom's last, her maiden name is Verstappen. So I can say that. Like, he has to shut the fuck up. Like, for real. Like, he cannot complain. Also, his friends are driving in Formula E. They get paid to drive in these cars. Like, the Costa is friends with them. Mitch is friends with him. Norman is friends with him. Like, what do you mean?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like, these people get paid because
Yeah,
there's an extra race they can drive in as paid jobs, to be fair, which is not, people forget, that's not always the case in motorsport. But really, I mean, and I saw what Jeff said about Jefferson, Stotts said about what Max said, and he's right. It's not his style of racing. Like, he doesn't like to manage. But that's part of racing in general.
yeah.
I don't know, since when people decide that racing is only but going hard. Strategy is important. Managing your tires, managing your fuel, everything. Like, what do you mean that's not racing? Okay, then go to IndyCar. Really, like,
Or
go
quit
to
completely.
drive in those ovals. You can go so hard you can.
Yeah.
Like, that's what annoys me, like, the most. Like, come on, don't give slack to me. But one, he has never driven a Formula E car. People say, yeah, he will do so well for me. I don't know.
You know,
I don't know. It's not his style of racing, which is the problem. He cannot adapt very good to a car, but it also means he has to manage his energy. He has to regen. He has to do so many things. I don't know if he would be as good as he is in F1 in Formula E. You know what I mean?
He could struggle real bad.
I think
It'll be
it's not
very
his
humbling.
style. And I've said this before somewhere. He is a good driver, but that doesn't mean he would be a good Formula E driver.
Exactly, and that's fine.
And
That's
it's absolutely okay. I would also, because coming now more to fun testing, this man, he complains so much. And he, like, which is fine, you can complain. I don't mind him complaining. But stop saying you're going to retire. Because
you're not
go
doing.
ahead and retire. Nobody cares that much. Like, your fans, okay, well, I don't mind them going. Most of the fans he has will go when he goes. But those are
I'm
also,
okay with.
yes, because this are also the fans who fight everybody on the fucking internet.
Honestly,
It's like my father is a Max fan. I can actually talk about Motorsport with him good enough. We don't really fight about anything.
yeah.
And normally, which guys, I haven't grown up with motorsport, so I'm not that savvy in motorsport. But most of the time, when we're talking about things, I'm right. It's quite funny to say that. No, but someone said, and he has done this since, I think, 21, saying that he's gonna retire. Dude, go retire. Nobody
It's
cares.
been 5 years and you're still here. I'll believe it when F1 say you've retired, mate.
Like,
You are not retiring anytime soon.
yeah, like, it's fine if you don't want to retire. You can complain about the rules and the new regulations. That's fine. But stop saying you're going to retire, because please go ahead.
I ain't stopping you. If anything, I congratulate you. That's
Yeah,
fine.
like,
Because reparations, firstly. But that's fine. You can leave.
maybe they learn if he is going. Maybe they learn they cannot use drivers like they did. No, but my God, like, that annoys me. Like, for real. And I don't even know the guy. Like, I would even say, like, I always say to people, like, I wouldn't say anything behind people's back what I wouldn't say in their face. I really would say in his face. Go ahead, stop saying you're going to retire if you don't. What is the
Bro,
point of
please.
that?
Yeah.
Like, you look like an ass. Like, if you keep doing that, like, what are you trying to do with that? I don't get that.
Maybe
Like,
just to like start conversation or just for people to
but you
like
can do
check
that in
in.
a different way. You can do that in general. You can do that in so many different ways. And in fact, and this
Yeah.
annoys me the most, is that Lewis was complaining about her regulations and the rules. Lando was complaining about her regulation and the rules. And everybody, and all those Max fans are just saying who will leave if he leaves. These people were saying, oh, these have to stop complaining. And the moment their favorite drivers say this exact same fucking thing, then, oh my God, he's so right. Excuse me? Excuse me. Like,
Guys.
like, what are you doing? Like, people have been saying the same thing. And the fact that people give Lando hate for the fact that he said that he can go and retire, like, he doesn't have to stay here.
He's just saying what Max said he was going to do. So like, what's actually the issue?
Yeah, but
When
that's
Lando said that, I was
that's
like, Clark it, tell him
like
again.
that's annoys me so much, because all people saying he's just in the FIA's ass. He's not.
He is
Actually, he's not, because he's also the one who's saying, oh, the car is slower. It's like a Formula 2 car. He has been saying this. Like, it's not like that he said that after Max said something. He said actually before Max said something. Which, well, you know, and that annoys me. Like, but guys, stop doing, like, they have done this for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
It really gets me going. I really want to fight people. I really want to fight people. I'm like, what do you mean? Guys, I'm not saying he is wrong. Maybe the rules are not, like, they're obviously changed. And the regulations changed. But this man, like, come on. If you say you're that good of a driver, get your 5th championship in a different era, you know?
They're not gonna like that.
Like, and the fact, that's what I was saying, like, talking about it. I've seen nothing from testing, but I only have seen things on the internet. And, like, the fact that I see more on the internet than actually clips also says a lot. Because it's always like the noise you then get on your like timeline. I'm like, guys, we haven't been racing. We haven't even started any race, and you're already getting to people's throats about what?
People are too excited or too car deprived. I was gonna say touch deprived, but it's not the same thing. They're too car deprived. They're
It's
too
it's
itchy.
it's
It's
always so
crazy.
annoying, and it's always the case. Like, there's always hate to George and Lando for saying things while Max is saying the same thing, and then they agree with
And you
him.
guys are holding them to it.
Like,
Real. Or
what
if
are you
Lewis says
doing?
what
I like that. I'm like, come on. It's not funny when people say, "Oh, Lewis and Max can all say are so nice to each other now." They've always been respectful
they've
to each
always
other.
been. It's the fans that take things too personally and
Yeah,
attack each other. It's so embarrassing. I'm just like, guys, please.
it's the same with like Lando and Max. And Max doesn't like Lando anymore. Where did you get that from? Like, what do you mean?
They have been friends since they were kids. Like, I don't understand where this is coming from. It's
People
you
make
guys
things
don't
up,
like
and the funniest thing about it is they speak like they know all these people. Like,
it's so embarrassing.
it's also quite funny. You know the photographer Jamie Price? He's hilarious. He's always fine. He's always like, they're not picking fights. He goes into discussions like saying like testing doesn't mean anything because you don't know the fuel load, you don't know the plan they're on, you know. But he's straightforward. Like, he's very to the point, and people don't like that about him, which is quite funny. It is always so funny to just read through what he has been commenting on things. And he was saying in the beginning, he apparently got paid for like posting things on threads.
God.
But that isn't the case anymore. But he was like, yeah, I really liked it. I remember the time I get paid to fight with people on the internet. That's so
Oh
funny.
my God.
He's like a mood. I have to tell myself to not do that.
Oh my
Because, you
days.
know, like, I can't, I like, for real, like sometimes I will say, I defend F1 Academy with my life. Like, people giving it so much hate. Guys, it's only been the third season. Calm your
Honest.
tits. Like, calm down.
I'll defend it too.
And I was saying, yep, oh, now it's Dorian going to Endurance. Where the fuck does she need to go? Does she need to sit on her ass doing nothing and waiting until there's a seat in F3 or a Fracca or an F2?
Honestly, let her do what she needs to do. Like, damn.
Her bills also needs to be paid. Like,
Honestly.
what do you mean? And also, the general idea of the fact that F1 is the best and that's only where people need to be going to. Why?
There are so many different other forms of motorsport that these guys would love to go to. F1
That's,
is not the
and
be
also,
all and all goal. Like,
why would you keep paying and you know the chances are very slim in general
them
to get
at
into
this
F1?
thing.
Like,
Yeah.
even for the boys, it's very, very
It's
difficult.
very thin. Because none of these guys are budging. They're not leaving.
Yeah.
They're not leaving.
I mean, no hate to Lewis, but Lewis and Alonso as well. They've been there for like forever.
They've been there for years. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I don't see Lewis going. Maybe Alonso, but I don't see Lewis going anytime soon. Or at least this year.
I said that he's gonna retire this year. Actually, I said on my TikTok, like my bold statement that he's going to announce retirement this year. He has a child coming. He's turning 45. Like, you're touching 50. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
I really
You
think
know what I mean?
like, and the car is not about testing. I've seen things like it. The car is also not great.
Yeah. If that car surpasses 11,000 RPM, it will blow up. And I'm just like, huh?
Yeah, I think it's
Huh?
it doesn't give him any confidence. It gives
Honestly.
him more reason to leave.
Yeah. I think it's so funny how everyone thought that having Adrian Newey and Aston Martin, they're gonna be at the
Yeah, but
front
you know,
when the car is not even functioning
like,
and testing. Like,
but also I didn't know why they expect the car to be immediately like good. Like, why would you think like?
because it's Adrian. Like, he
Yeah,
was supposed to be our hope.
yeah, but the thing is, like, I would more likely think like, okay, the second year he's there, maybe, but it
Yeah.
was his first car he drew for for Essen. So
I'm so happy Ferrari did not take him, because if we had the problems that Aston are going through, I'd crash the boat. What do you mean?
yeah,
That's gonna make it worse. But Ferrari though, Ferrari were looking so good in testing.
yeah. I don't know if
I'm
the
convinced
whole turning of the wing was what they wanted to do. I've read somewhere they were not
that
happy.
whole
The
rotation
whole
thing is so, like, it's so weird. But like,
I
I feel
read
like it's
somewhere it wasn't
legal.
supposed to do that. And people were like,
It was supposed to.
so I don't know. Like,
I thought it was intentional.
I hope for them as well.
As long as it's legal, it's fine. Because I think it's really cool. But did you see the start that Lewis Hamilton did on
Yes,
TikTok or Twitter? I was
yeah,
like,
solid.
what? I have some
That's
hope.
the thing is, like, I haven't really watched it, but I have seen like clips. Also, and not motorsport related. I see like series and films sometimes
Yeah.
on TikTok, and then it's playing downstairs because it's like in the Netherlands they decided to like show that series. I'm like, oh, I've seen that on TikTok.
No. But yeah, Lewis Hamilton's start was really good. Franco Colapinto spun when he was going towards the grid to do his practice start. Oscar was coming out the pits, was stalling and had to stop. But Ferrari, like, it's looking good. The year of the horse. Listen, it's the year of the horse. It's also Lent. It's Ramadan. It's Pisces season. I'm pretty sure if everyone prays and manifests real hard, Ferrari can do it. I'm solely convinced we can do the double. And if not, lock the whole thing off.
I will say that you jinxed them.
God forbid. Guys, listen. Actually, no, I take that back. You hear it from me. 24th of February, me, Tasha, I'm telling you right now, Ferrari are going to the double. Put my Ferrari title in the bag, 1. Put my Lewis Hamilton title in the bag, 2. We're going to do it.
Yeah, the
Do
thing
it. That's how
also
confident I am.
that means that if he gets this 8 title, he'll probably leave.
I'm okay with that because I feel like as much as I love Lewis Hamilton so much, real bad, that's my man.
He needs
He
to
needs to
go.
go.
He needs to
He
like
needs to
he
go.
needs to go.
Because like you are wait, he's 40,
Yeah,
right?
he's going to. Yeah, he's 40 if he's turning 40, but he's around 40.
Yeah, like you're in your 40s. You're literally in unk status, and that's fine. That's fine. You're in unk status. You need to go. You
Yeah,
should have left a long time ago. Because why here? Him, Fernando, you gotta leave. Because other guys need your seat.
yeah. To be
Why are
fair,
you here?
I'm happy like Checo and Valtteri are back, but yeah, I also have to like.
You guys need to go too. Get these uncles off the grid
And same with
immediately.
Nico. Sorry, Nico.
He gotta go too. Like, please. I feel like once you hit like 35, you need to retire, please. Why? And I'm not diminishing your talent. Like, you guys are very talented men, clearly. You know what I mean? Lewis Hamilton, 7-time world champion. You know what I mean? Fernando, 2-time. But it's like, guys,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, I
please.
agree with you. But I don't think we should put like an age cap on that. But like the moment you're just not really performing anymore, it's better to choose.
Just to like exit.
Yeah, to choose the door.
Save yourself the embarrassment and leave before F1 leaves you. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, true.
I'm good. Because
I
now you're
fully
going
agree
to.
with that. Because I don't know, I just want new blood in Formula One.
Yeah, like I want to see some new faces. Like again, I love listen to this. I love you so much. Trust me, I do. But I want to see someone else in that seat. Please and thank you. Like
Yeah, no, I
please.
agree. Yeah, the funny thing is always, I think like if we have new people on the grid, I want to preference to the listeners, stop expecting rookies to do extremely well, please,
Real.
because people give me so much slack for not being that amazing. Dude, it's his first
He
year.
replaced Lewis Hamilton. You think this man can replace this man so quickly? And he's like, what, 19? Spare him.
Just
Actually spare him.
yeah. No, people are so like this annoys me. Like people forget, like yes, Max was in his rookie year, he was great, but not everybody's Max. Can we
Yeah,
can we stop this? Like not everybody is Lewis who are doing Lewis and Max did extremely well in their rookie year. We have to realize that that's our extremes.
yeah.
It's not the line. It's not
It's not the standard.
yeah.
They're just
It's
very lucky people to be very
like the
talented.
line is here and they were like here. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like please, if we get new people on the grid, if we get rookies on the grid, be nice to them. They don't, and also they don't owe you shit. All of them don't owe you
fuck
anything.
it, fuck it. Television.
Because it annoys me. Because I saw it's Kimmy and what was her name? I think it was Ali. What's her name? Kimmy and his girlfriend broke up.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
saw her figure. I was like, oh,
yeah, and the fact that she had to address the breakup, and
it's
that people had to
crazy.
stop sending another girl death threats. Funny.
That's outrageous.
People are losing the
That
plot.
is so parasocial. That's another topic, but that is so parasocial.
Yeah, no, you know the funniest thing I always think is like pretty much know how parasocial people behave. How many people are calling out parasocial behavior while doing the parasocial behavior?
Honestly,
It's
honestly.
insane. Who do you think is going to win the championship in France?
Okay. If I'm being delusional, Lewis Hamilton, 8-time world champion. I have to support my man right there. But if I'm being logical, George.
Yeah,
I feel like George is gonna do it.
I also think he's gonna do it. We probably now jinxed the man. Sorry, George.
I hope not. Touch wood. There you go.
Do I have food? I have food. I was thinking, yeah, I have here like a mat, so I cannot knock on that because that's leather. So then I have to look where I can knock on my desk.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
well, I agree. I also think George is gonna do it.
because Mercedes are looking good. I saw a video of their engine. I'm like, that sounded like Godzilla. Mercedes are not playing this year. They are not coming to play. Which
No,
is so upsetting because it's like, how are you guys now doing great when Lewis has left? Do not aggravate me on this Tuesday evening.
I think,
Just so upset.
Mercedes in general are like a really engine based.
Yeah,
Everything is around engines. I mean, they have GT cars. You can use more than people imagine with cars. The same with like Ferrari. That's also why McLaren goes into hypercars because you have more wiggle room. So yeah, that's what I feel like. I also think we get like someone who's gonna retire at the end of the season.
it's gonna be Fernando. I don't want to put my life on it, but I can put 2 pennies. It's gonna be Fernando.
You know what was funny? I was also thinking like, imagine both Fernando and Lance like going. Who is going to do that team?
I know Felipe is gonna be like frothing at the mouth somewhere. Like, really? Now when I have my career in Formula E, that's when you guys want to free up these seats. But who would go in those seats? I don't know. Do you think they'll bring in someone new, or do you think they're going to like recycle a previous driver?
Yeah, but I mean they have Jack Crawford as a reserve driver,
Yeah,
so he's definitely there. I don't think that stuff is going to step in.
yeah.
I think he said somewhere that he's done in F1. Like he helps them. Yeah, also it's like reserve, but for full
He'll
time
never come
seats.
back for a full drive. That's fair enough. Who will take that seat? I feel like they might take Jack, and then they'll take like someone who
Yeah,
has like a bit of experience to like balance it out. I don't think they want to chance it with like two new.
I mean they have nothing to
Um,
lose.
that's true.
Like
That's true.
I guess like for example, I fully get why Cadillac went for two experienced driver because they have no experience at all. But Aston doesn't have that. Like Aston been on the grid for a decent
For
amount of time, so they can just. I think they just should just just risk it if they need to change board.
True. And if they do have two new young drivers, at least it's like a fresh slate for them to like learn the car. It's not difficult
Yeah,
if they had someone previous that's used to a certain setup. So it'll be a lot easier to like mold them into what they need them to be, I
yeah,
guess.
I agree. That's why I was like if you like in a situation as then I would just give nothing to lose. Like not for Lance, but people are already not happy with the whole Lance and Lawrence having bought the team for Lance. So just wing it. Just
Yeah,
like I wouldn't like not talented driver in there. Like or pull someone from Formula E who has
real.
also like still decent amount of single seater experience. I'm still mad about how Red Bull used the freeze, to be fair. Like, I'm still mad.
Now, you live and you learn. You live and you learn.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely. I think he has learned from that decision. I think I remember Yuki saying that, like, they did a lot of to get the car better. And then Nick was just thrown out. And then Daniel was in that car, and then everybody see Daniel's better. No, you know, that's like Yuki and Nick, like the updates was based around them.
Yeah,
The moment Daniel got in that car, not for Daniel, but he wasn't in the car Nick started with.
yeah.
But again, that's my opinion. Like, I was a Daniel fan for sure, but he as well, he was at the end of his career, and he should have
With this
just,
Daniel blazing, we need to open our eyes, guys, and think logically. Daniel, no.
like, after McLaren, he should have chosen the door.
He should have retired. Not even after Renault, he should have retired. Because I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
okay.
Renault, he did so well. And then I feel like, okay, cool, Alpine, they've gone down the drain.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we know.
No, but like
But I feel
with
like we're just being greedy.
the moment the whole McLaren Oscar thing happened, he should have just kept his head up and just left.
He should have left. He really should have left. Because it was just kind of like
It stays his career because the only thing people now remember is the
him
bad
doing
years.
terrible. Yeah, not his good years.
Um,
The glazing was too much, though. I'm like,
like,
guys, like,
and also
no.
again, people like give him less hate than he has said questionable things.
Real, but they're not ready for that. He has done a few things. A few
Yeah,
things. One of them is stuck in my mind, and it's like, guys, the excuse I'm seeing is crazy.
yeah, but this thing like
Honestly,
this, but
it doesn't make any type of sense. So frustrating.
and also like I'm someone like I can see when my favorite driver is doing something stupid, and I can say that. You know how many friends come out and like, what's wrong with you?
Honestly,
And then I have to remind myself, my common sense is not other people's common sense.
yeah, because common sense is not common, apparently.
No, no, but that's we think common sense is like in general thing, but common sense is like per family different.
Yeah,
But well, people are not ready for that. That's all.
not ready for that conversation, boy.
Because like I really have to remind myself, I'm like, you should know that. But I'm like, the same. Like I think that's a good example that a lot of people were saying that Ferrari and Haas are the same as Red Bull and Visa Cash App. I'm like, no.
No,
The difference is that Red Bull and like AlphaTauri at the time, it's have the same owner. Ferrari and Haas only have the same like engine. But for me that was common sense. But like for new fans, that maybe not common. Yeah, but I have to remind myself because for me, oh, that's I know that because that's everybody knows that. But I was like, apparently not everybody knows this,
yeah,
and it's fine. People on their different like journeys in motorsport and in F1, learning day by day. But I have to remind myself.
I support everyone's journeys as long as it's not dense. It's okay because I'm not doing this. Like, there's so much that one can take. You know what I mean? Certain drivers will say certain things, but like, no one will say anything. They could get away with murder. Daniel Ricciardo being one of them.
Makes
Speaks
it
haven't
as
forgot.
well.
Yeah, well,
Like people saying, oh, British media is biased. guys, everybody is biased.
Everyone, like, I don't understand the British bias to an extent because Sky Sports are definitely going to meet right for British drivers because it's a British broadcast. Cool, that's fine. Same with Dutch media. They will meet ride Max so much because that's where Max is from. He's Dutch. So there's bias everywhere.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I have to say, like, I read both, but I can tell who wrote the article about certain people. Even by a lot of time by that, like the title, or like if I didn't see who wrote it, I will buy the article and I know who has wrote it or something, if it's a Dutch person or not. So that says a lot. Yeah, no, like it's bad. And also, like, people say, yeah, but Sky is international. No, Sky is UK, and the fact that other people buy their rights, that's a you problem, not a them problem.
Literally.
So yeah, I know. I was just thinking, oh my god, like how many weeks until there's something else? If for the people of you think I have my other laptop here and also have a laptop here. I'm not joking ever. Like I bought this one, and like a portion of it was paid by my parents for Christmas, and the rest
Oh,
I paid. Where is it? Sometimes I have a song in my head and then it's stuck forever.
what songs in your head?
Easy to Love was Olivia Dean. Jesus Christ, that's the singer.
Wait, hold on. I see her songs everywhere, but it's like I don't know which one is which. Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You know, the funniest thing is I'm working this weekend, so I cannot watch any MotoGP or IndyCar. But next week we are recording about MotoGP and IndyCar.
Oh,
So people, if you have questions, also just put them in the comments.
need to get
You
in my
know, it's
motion.
just fine. I can
Bad.
like watch IndyCar. That's not the biggest problem. I just don't watch MotoGP.
Oh yeah, watch it.
No, it scares the shit out of me.
That's real though, because like when I see them flying and their bike is going the other way, I'm just like, what happened?
So I like. I remember like a couple of years back, I was started also a podcast and I was alone, and when I started and I interviewed a Motor E driver, a rider, but it scared me. It still, and then I like watched sometimes because well I had to know what I was talking about.
Oh my gosh. I really want to go to Silverstone to watch MotoGP. I think tickets are like 80 something pounds, which is not bad. It
No,
could be worse. So I might.
I'm surprised London is still not online.
That what?
London is still not online.
It's actually stressing me out. I just want to pay for something. I just want those tickets.
Sorry, I have to laugh because your thing was frozen and you had your mouth open.
Guys, but yeah, no, I literally put money aside for London because the minute I see those tickets, I'm buying. I'm buying. I need everyone in that GC to be active that day. When I think I want everyone to buy tickets.
I'm curious what they're gonna do about it. But yeah, well, I think or I don't have anything to talk about anymore. At least for a recording.
Same. Same.
So for everybody listening, thank you for listening. Hopefully you're back next time. Our socials are in the caption down below. Link, and then you can see everything from our YouTube channel, website, where you can find our articles. And then we see you next time. Well, I'll see you next time. Next week I have 2 other team members joining me. So bye.
Bye.